Before we start this video, I have a quick announcement because I might start hosting scrims in my own Discord server. If you click on the first link in the description, you can join my server. And then if you head down to the announcement right here, you can react yes. Like if you want to get good at this game, you just gotta grind scrims, honestly. You know how in school, one of the best ways to practice for a test is by doing practice tests? Because then you practice with the actual things that are going to be on the test, basically. And you get to know the format. Like instead of just making your homework, your usual homework or studying or something, if you practice the practice test that looks like the test, the actual test, then it's just going to be the most effective way to practice. And that's the same way you gotta view scrims. There's nothing that will get you more ready for a tournament than scrims. So for the real grinders, come join my Discord server, react to that thing, and let's grind. Now, a lot of you have been asking me to VOD review these 3 games. So this is quite common, so I kind of started slow in this tournament. But I turned it around and I got 177 points. Okay, we will split this video up into 3 parts. I will first start with early game, then mid game, then end game. So I landed at this mid map split. Usually I'm uncontested right here. I hope you can hear me. So I'm uncontested a lot, so this early game is quite uninteresting, but I have a very strict looting path. And I know exactly what to do, where to build, like the most efficient way to loot. And I do this basically every single game. I've done this for a couple of weeks. So if you do this every single game, like the same looting path, the same drop spot, you will automatically become the best player in that early game phase. So I have been meaning to drop at Nitrodome. And that's what I did this game. Like last game, I didn't drop Nitrodome because I had a bad drop, I think. Like I don't have a drop map yet for Nitrodome. So sometimes if I don't know what the right drop is, I just go mid-map split. Because, you know, it's not the worst early game. It's just a little bit less efficient and just landing here. I know this area so well, like at the back of my hand. You don't understand. I know everything about it. I landed here so many games. Yeah, early game is boring. Just farming, just looting. That's it. I think I just outdropped this kid, right? Oh no, I just scroll wheel. Like I have infinite scroll wheel. I took basically everything. It's crazy. He did get the SMG. Oh, he just got an SMG here. Yeah, I took everything, bro. You just gotta have your scroll wheel ready. I don't cheat, I promise. So now I have basically the best loot in the game already. Just gotta figure out a good early game strat, man. Now, mid-game. What do I do mid-game? Okay, so here I get shot at a lot. 150 shields because I used the cactus. I also take a big, but someone beamed me. He cancelled my big as well. So he's right here. Let's see, what do I do? Okay, so he's really jumping on my wall. I'm splashing. So he could have taken this wall. It's kind of a mistake by me, but I get out quick. I hit him quickly. A super cheeky shot right there. I'm just sitting here trying to reload my shotgun. He swings, I see him swinging, so I make like a little bit of a right hand peek, but it's kind of a 50-50. Luckily, yeah, he has his pickaxe out. Ooh, he takes my wall. I kind of make some fighting mistakes here. You know, I'm not the Godfighter yet, so I should have had a cone in my box in the first place, but I didn't. So now, luckily I was able to place the stair there. Reboxed again. Now I reloaded my shotgun, finally. I saw him there. Right and peek again. Trying to reload this shotgun quick. I know he has the berry, so I heard him popping berry, so I knew, okay, I can shoot him there. Hit him like 50 or something. Didn't hit him there though. He just mantled. Kind of a trash player. So sometimes you're gonna have to run into mid-game fights. You have to win those fights. Because if you die, you lose the game, right? Luckily, I'm not the worst fighter. Okay, so this kid started fighting me. While there was a guy spraying. So I quickly had to rebox. He took my wall. I reset there. Just expanding. Here, I knew he was still my old box. So I tried looking. Oh yeah, here I make a good play. So I see his wall's weak. I spray him a bit. I get some damage on him. And now I wait a little bit. So I waited for 1 second. So I see him expanding right here. He's not holding his wall. So at that moment, I shoot to replace the wall for my own. He misses one edit. Yeah, that's it for him. He misses one edit. And I just shoot twice from this protected angle. Like has no chance. If he made the edit, of course, he could have just expanded. But it's a really useful peek, so just replacing this wall from afar and then using your blueprint edit and just editing from there. And I'm like a full box away, so he can't just 50-50 me or something. Very safe. So I always get the dashes right here. That's my early game, like my mid-game plan. I always get dashes here. Always. It doesn't matter where zone pools. I always have dashes from here. There's very little movement this season. You only have sprint. You can sprint and you also have fizz. But dashes are just broken, you know? Okay, so here I don't need anything. But I see this kid. And I full piece him, I think. Yeah, I hit him there. I saw him. This is kind of a weird peek, but it actually works sometimes. So sometimes you can make like a lower triangle edit. And then actually hit him like this edit right here. And I was like, okay. This kid looks bad, and I just killed him. And now I have everything I need. There's some extra loot, you know, I can pick up. That's just the easy kill. But I didn't really need a refresh. But he was just bad. Now mid game I do the same. You already see me moving towards the dash water. That's just what I do every single mid game. Nothing complicated. Let's see what I do at this point. I'm right here sitting in a box. Right? Yeah, just chilling. Doing nothing. Center zone. Like mid game is so simple, man. If you guys are not surviving mid game, you're doing something wrong. Like you gotta just sit in a box or something. I'm edge of 5th zone. So that's exactly what I want. Because if zone pulls anywhere here, anywhere here, anywhere here, I just move around the edge until I reach the X. So that's my game plan. If you guys didn't know, I made a whole video about it a long time ago. But you have the X right, like, I'll just show you. Look, so zone closes now. Now, zone pulls here. And then there's like this little line right here, the white line. And then you have the purple line right like this. You see this right here? This looks like an X, right? If you, I don't know, tilt your head a little bit. Looks like an X. That's what I call the X. I invented that idea. So yeah, I just mark the X and I go to the X. That's where I rotate. And now I'm at the X and I just chill here. That's it. And then I have like a rotate into this dead area if I want to. And if zone pulls far, let's say zone pulls here next, then I can go into this dead area and have like a free rotate towards first moving. That is why the X is so broken. Okay, but zone does not pull anywhere towards the dead area. It actually pulls fully back towards congested side. But I already scouted the rotate. And I had a good rotate plan right here. So I would just use these builds. Go straight. Look, I just go here. I use some fizz now. And I go like this. I'm nearly in zone. This looks like a good spot, I thought. Boom, chilling. Now let's look at the 50-50 rotate, because zone pulls far from me. And this time I go straight in the open. I see a player right on me. Oh, he's gliding above me, wow. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just chilling here. I'm going straight towards zone. Straight. Kind of in the open. I chase that kid. I stick on a high layer here. Hit that kid 75. Now I think, okay, let me just box up. Staying on the high layer. I do get beamed a little bit by height. Let's see, where does next zone pull? It's not too far, but yeah, it's not far at all actually. Okay, so this zone doesn't pull that far. So I think, okay, maybe I can just use one dash. And just go into zone. Boom. I saw this kid there, so I thought, let me just box up. I was already at the X. Perfect. Perfect position at the X. Just how I like it. Okay, so this 50-50 zone pulls right here. Southwest, right? And I'm trying to go all the way to the edge, because that's where I want to be. Now, very soon, I make the correct play to drop down here. He has no line of sight. And I'm going into this dead area. So this is one of the best plays you can do. In this zone, in the 50-50 zones, I go here to get some extra loot, you know. That happens a lot. So you go into the dead area and you find some spot where you can just get some more loot. Now there was a kid camping here, which is crazy. But yeah, I get a free rotate through this dead area. I do get shot in my back by that kid. Now, I just rotate towards the X. Using some of my fizz. Now I go even deeper towards this dead side. I'm like, yeah, let's go. It's super unstacked, but the same principle works in the higher elo. Like the same principle works. Now I just camp here because I have this nitro portal and eventually I use it to rotate. So I just use this and I box up, boom. And now I'm fully in zone right here. Perfect. And also deeper towards this dead side again. You see I also marked it. I sprayed this kid out. Oh yeah, he died. So I thought maybe I can get a refresh. But he insta-edited on me, so that is something you gotta be careful for. And he also momentum phased into my box. Lucky he didn't get that. I hit him, like he mantled out. I almost killed him there. Maybe I should have chased, but here I had to loot. And I was like, nah, just gotta win this game. Now zone pool's far. And I thought, okay, I can claim height, and I did. This kid fizzed on top of me, so that happens. I hit him there. But he has fizz, so he's gonna grief me a lot there. I was kind of unaware of him, so I made a crucial mistake. And he's trying to pressure me the whole time. I'm trying to fizz so I can move away. He's not letting me though. So even here, he's pressuring me. And he got into my box again. Crazy kid. But here he dipped. So here I only have 300 builds. So how do I not die in this situation? Why do I survive? Like there's a kid right there. I knew that, but I couldn't really connect well. So I tried doing this. And I built like this. And then, yeah, that's a little bit lucky I guess, but I kind of knew he had no AR ammo. But this is super scuffed as you can see. I am in zone here. I saw that kid was getting cracked, so I thought I could get in. I couldn't. Place the floor above me. I have one build right now. So I'm just ratting on low ground right now, clutching the placement points. Like this game is far from perfect, and that's why I placed top 3. I cracked that kid, go back into my bush. I reloaded my shotgun. I cracked that kid. He placed that. And I almost shot him there. Got the kill on him. So now I have some builds. Like, I could still win this game at this point. But I make a crucial mistake here. Because I didn't know there was a kid behind me there. And then I kind of struggled with my mechanics. Like, my mechanics need to warm up bad. So he just sprayed this wall. I don't know. I'm kind of like stuck right there. I don't know why. But I placed the wall way too late and he just kills me. Kind of weird, but yeah, that's how I die. Okay, so here I just have a free rotate kind of. Boom. I box up. Not too smooth, and I still need a refresh. Look, I have 65 builds. So how do I survive right here? And clutch the top 3. Because you need a refresh. Like, you can't survive the end game without a refresh if you start with 65 builds. Like, this was first moving. Oh yeah. Okay, so I saw a kid getting killed here. I tried taking this wall. I was like, okay, nah, not going from that angle. Let me go from beneath then. But he already left. So I had this refresh. Okay, it seems like I have still 65 builds. Kind of bad, to be honest. Nice, okay. So I'm basically front side of zone now. And I can just use maybe one dash or maybe use some fizz. Here I'm trying to shoot some kids as they use fizz. That kid got killed midair. Okay, I decided to use my dash. I think I'm in here, right? Yeah, perfect. Deep. Okay, here you want to look for a refresh again, because you're in zone. I thought maybe that kid was getting pickaxed on my floor. But maybe that kid. I'm not aggressively looking for a refresh yet. I have 400 mats, but I do need a refresh on this rotate, because in 10th zone, I've noticed I usually use around 400 or 500 mats. So right now I have 44 builds, so that means I need a refresh this zone. Here, I saw a free rotate. I saw that kid. By the way, I placed a stair right here because there's a stair like this, and sometimes players will use this to instantly phase in your box. I could have placed a cone, but I decided to go for the ramp. This kid got beamed, and I killed him right here. So that's an easy refresh. Now I have 87 builds, so that's pretty good, pretty good. If I want to win the game, I still need one little refresh. Here I go too late. Trying to block height. Okay, 60 builds. In zone. Here I know the zone pulls far, so I go like this. Easy rotate. $75 on that kid. There was a kid there, so I had to break the brick, unfortunately. I just made a full box here, right? Oh yeah, I accidentally dropped my shotgun when I got my refresh. I just noticed, but this makes it a lot harder to get a refresh. I thought, okay, maybe I can get a shotgun here, but I didn't see any. Trying to pop some extra heals. Some pulled far. I saw a kid there, coned myself so people don't peace control me. Now I'm reloading my AR. I still have 18 builds, top 5. Place the ramp there. I had no builds. And this kid, yeah, he took my thing. I went far. I'm kind of a rat, some of these games. I've noticed that I don't really play that well. I don't play that good, actually. To be honest. Almost popped my big. So I pop one fizz. I go like this. Height is spraying. Boom. So I still make a mistake and I get beamed a bit by height. Let's see, because I get a refresh now. I have 100 builds. But I saw this kid. Okay, so he was getting sprayed from another angle as well. I kill him right here. I don't fully commit for these mats. So I get this real quick and then I get out. Because I knew I would just be in enemy territory. And I had my mats, have a little refresh right there. And now zone pulls. And now I use one dash. Boom. Slide and jump. I thought this was a good position, so I stayed there. And then I used another dash. There was a tree, he blocked me. Kind of unfortunate. Building a little bit. Now I am inside. Second moving. I have 90 builds, so I don't really need a refresh. Like a lot of builds. There was the skid there. I thought, okay, yeah, I can kill him if he edits out or something. It pulls to me. And I was waiting for him. But then he got killed. So I decided to go for it. And now I have 105 builds again. Kind of struggled there a little bit. Okay, this is what I do quite often. So I expand in one box so I can fizz. Now I fizz. I dash. Get into the good position right here. The cone is not mine, so I replace it, which is really good. Like you usually want to have your own cone in your box. Place the stair there. Couldn't get the wall. I go a little late again, so I don't scout. I drop down though, and I think I'm in zone here, right? Yeah, I'm in zone. So that's third moving. Finished. Place another cone in my box. There was a skid right here. I thought maybe I can kill him. I couldn't. So I fizz late again. But I have splashes, so I'm not too worried about tanking zone. Now zone pulls up a mountain. I kind of struggle right here. My mechanics. I'm saving my metal for later. I don't know if that's the right play. Here I spray this kid, fully beam him. He placed armored wall, unfortunately. Boom. Went to the side. Block behind. Now, am I in zone? Yes. So I'm in zone again. I still have 300 mats. I cracked that kid. Zone pulls far again. I tried getting that wall. Whew, I dodged that shot so close. Now I still have 22 builds, which is more than good enough at this point. Like he would like to get some more. Here I killed this kid. 34 builds, he had no mats. So now it's the top 3. Swizzy, hey, that's that good player, right? Oh wow. Yeah, he just jumped on me, I didn't realize. And he jumped in, and I couldn't place a cone. Yeah, he played well, I played bad, and that's a GG for me. It was not my best tournament, I played very bad this tournament. But I hope you appreciate this VOD review, comment W VODs. Now catch you in the next one, boys. Peace!